okay.
It's okay? I'll get my bath out now.
Bless the Lord, thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ. But we also ask a special blessing for those who prepared this surprise dinner party for us. You know, there are lots of hands and minds working in which I am not involved. You know. This is the only event that I am not involved. Especially putting anything about today, I am not involved. So it is somebody's. God bless us. Thank you.
Words of thanks to Father, and I guess.
And to just be a stronger Christian in general. And to that, I thank you. And I think if we take a look around and look at the things, the beautiful things that we have here at this church, the remodel of the parish, the beautiful campus that we have here, you can see that Father Sebastian is a person that's never, ever going to give up. He's going to keep asking. And I think that's something that if we all did a little more of, we'd all have a better community and a better place to live. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything that you've done for this church, this community, and above all, our family.
Is there anybody else?
We find Susan is good for reading. She could be a good reader.
Father, my Sunday school class wants to thank you for the times you came in and you talked to us. So we all made you a little remembrance so you could remember all of the kindergarten, first grade. And I know my Madison and Molly are going to miss you with First Communion. So you said they're going to come up and see you. But all the kids, thank you for the times you've come in and talked to us. Thank you.
What's that? Okay. Anybody else? All right. So, on behalf of the parish council, I just want to. You've heard me say lots of things, so I'm not going to go on and on. But just one more thank you to Father. People have talked about the ministries, the improvements, but I think, to me, what Father has done the most is brought all of us together much, much closer as a parish family. And that really enabled everything else, but also more importantly, it enables us to go forward to the next step in the future of the parish. And for all that, Father, we thank you.
So, again, we have been listening to beautiful words, and so it is so good to hear. And the second, we need to make this farewell. Somehow, farewell is part of life. But farewell, again, leads to, if you are friends, we'll meet again. No? So we are all part of one family. Over the last 10 years, we became part of one family. God blessed us with amazing people, to help us. That's what happened. Each occasion, there was somebody stepping in. I was just thinking, when we had the property, that activity center, it was kind of Dick Brennan started taking me around and insisting, and then it came to the hands of Craig Blue and Jim Fogarty to work on it. And finally, through the diocese, we got that property, the activity center. Even the bishop did not know at that time that we got it. That time. So it was the work of these three people. Actually, it is a miracle happened through them. And then we put the crucifix. Again, one of those people who came from Palm Coast felt a little ashamed about our statue sitting there. And she was saying that, that statue should not be there. I said, let us do something. On behalf of the Monsignor, whom I knew for 10 years in Palm Coast, so that memorial came, and it was again worked out through the gift of Pierre and Helen the Brent's work. So in each moment, when this hall came, the hall was again, Craig Crew was the master brain behind it. He designed it. Really sitting here, It's came from? Right here. Okay. So, see, it is kind of, we sat on different groups, different meetings, but Craig Crew designed this building. Craig Crew. And a couple of times, when we had to change the plan, so that's why in the beginning, it was supposed to be both sides classrooms in the center of the hall. And so, whatever the reason, the building was already kind of made order, was placed, and so that's why there's not windows for every classroom. That was a kind of, we are practicing and learning how to build it. That was and it took a while, and Craig got sick, and Craig could not continue, and then we have a lot of people helped the crowd, all that, the committee members. There's a capable group of committee members, and finally, to save money, the work was taken over by the office staff at that time, Loretta and John Myers. Their insistence and their perseverance ended up creating this beautiful hall. So this was a miracle. And then we needed to do something about the church. And at that time, Craig was sick, and Craig is died, after this, he waited and waited till the day was completed, and then his funeral service was done. The reception was done even before the dedication in this hall. So we lost that capable hand, and then I turned into somebody who made a mistake. That is it. Palm Coast. He made a mistake that when I was leaving Palm Coast, just like this kind of a he came and whispered to me saying that, Fr Sebastian, you do not know actually who am I. I used to work for construction. I placed him to do some work in the outreach ministry there. But he told me he understands that I'm coming over to a place, a lot of construction waiting, and if we need any help, let him know. So that was a mistake he made, and from the rest of the time, He has to study so much to think about converting that building into what it is, looks like a church. People did not believe. There were people who said, laughed at the priest, in the deanery meeting, when I made a comment that we are converting, they were all laughing at me. How can you do it? That was the ugliest building for them. But now it is a beautiful.
Amen. Thank you.
And we need to thank this man.
Thank you.
And those years, then we continue to get his help in the remodeling, the building of the cemetery. Nobody knew anything how to build a cemetery, and we spent a lot of time, and finally, with the help of Dick and Jackie, came this plan and design, and that's why we have a cemetery. Then the remodeling of the tribe. We had to go back to the same architect, same construction people. Everything was worked with the help of Dick. And then we need to buy the property. Who won? Dick was the one, when the dedication of the church was held, he was the one who pointed out to that property, said that we need to do something about the property. It took 5 years. 9 years. And we got a little share of that property, but it has become beautiful. And then the miracle of the landscaping, where is Dick Ferner? Here? Is he here? Okay. See, Dick Ferner enters as a miracle here. And if you see him working, how we explain he's a jack of everything. He's a plumber, he can do the plumbing, he can do the electric work, he can do tractor work, he can do anything. And thank you. Okay, Dick. Okay. And then let me again, if I take time, I know it should, but can I take 2 more minutes? Yeah. We are not in a hurry. So think about, think about there was in between, there was a team. The Charlene and Terry. Yeah, what is the first name of her? Charlene and David. Yeah. So they were introduced during that construction of that crucifix by Pierre. And we just approached them whether they can help with the landscaping. They saved thousands of dollars to put the landscaping around this building, because we are building from build and whatever pay. So all this work around was led by 2 people with the help of community. They were not community service at that time. Job Corps team was coming here, helping with and then they became part of the church dedication committee, church along with David King and Dick Williams. They were members of the church remodeling, and we see how beautiful it became. And then they were also responsible for outside landscaping, planning, everything. So each moment, what I'm saying is that God blessed us. God blessed us with miracles. And we need to be grateful to God, and we need to continue. Dick was using the phrase, we started cranking the, what is it? Cranking the? You started the engine, or what do you call it? Cranking the engine. So, yeah, so now we have to keep on moving, keep on taking to the new heights, all these ministries, think about all ministries, Melody's team, ended up Angels of Mercy, but they ended up as a hospitality team on Sunday, noon. Then there's a hospitality team came up with 7:30. That family, where is they are not here.
They'll be here tomorrow.
They will come tomorrow, 7:30. But that 7:30 team, unbelievable way they take care of the meals in the morning. the noon, the Angels of Mercy, and also the St. Joseph's team. So all these ministries, we heard about the outreach ministry today. No, outreach ministry will survive. Okay, will survive. Okay, well. But so we didn't mention all the ministries and all this. No, there are councils, parish council. So we had.
Ice cream or too bad? Ice cream. Someone may not take anything and TikTok.
Everybody has to get the ice cream there. Okay? Take the ice cream. So each of our ministries are so special. Each of our ministry leaders are so dedicated. All our council members, finance, parish, Women's Guild, every Knights of Columbus. But there's a what do you call it? There's a special ministry called stewardship.
Dearest to your heart.
Yes, stewardship. And then the last but not least is our office staff. A few hands working over, what do you call it?
Overtime.
Not overtime, overkill.
Many hands make light work.
Many hands. So with this leadership, already placed the safety in our parish, we can survive. We work for Christ. Amen.
Come on up, pick up some cake or some ice cream, and enjoy the rest of the evening.